Where are you currently located?
Currently, I'm in hometown, so my hometown is Kanpur, and my company in Noida.
Company is Noida. Is it work from home or how is it right now for you?
No, actually, right now I'm in notice, so that's why I work from home.
Understood. How much time it has been for you with React?
I'm working as a in React 2.8 year approx.
And your total experience is?
Total experience also 2.8.
Okay. How comfortable are you with HTML and CSS?
Yeah, I'm also comfortable in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React JS, and I also work in Node.js and Ruby on Rails also. That is backend. So starting, I've also worked in Ruby on Rails and this kind of API I have used. So I'm familiar with that.
What database did you work on when you worked on Ruby on Rails?
I have also worked in MySQL, and in my recently project, I have used MySQL, and in Ruby on Rails, I have used ORM also, and for database, we are using Postgres.
How much time did you spend on the backend?
Approx, I have in sometime I have also worked in both part, front end, back end, both time. But mainly I have worked in front end all time. But sometime I've also worked in both.
Understood. Understood.
Yeah.
मुझे React में बताओ, how do you take care of state management?
You can take care of state with the help of, firstly, you can use hooks, use state. Secondly, if there is a very large and complex data, you can also use context API. Secondly, thirdly, you can, if very large and very complex structure, then you go for Redux toolkit. And if you can also use other library like Justin, that is also similar as state management, and it is very friendly to use in React JS websites.
Okay. How much of an exposure you have with Justin or Redux?
So in starting, I have just made a HRMS portal for our company product. So where I have used context API and Redux for PM board tool, and Justin I have used a very maintenance project that is based on e-commerce. And yeah, I have used 3 libraries like context and Redux, and very few in Justin.
Okay. Explain the reducer in Redux.
Okay, so reducer is used for to first of all, when you are like example, when you are clicking any button, add click, it's going through the action that is add, and there is a method dispatch that is taking the data of the methods, and it will pass the function. What should we do on that method? So with the help of reducer, you can call the function, and it will update your Redux tool with the small slices. There are cards and like user data, theme page. So in that way, you can change the data with the help of reducer. You cannot directly update the data in Redux. So that's why we use different things like Redux, dispatch and action and reducer. So reducer is basically used for to call a function which can write a logic. You can change the slices and modify the data.
Where would you save the state of components? Tell me that.
Okay, so if you are using Redux, then it will use the React Redux store, where you can store the large object of the all the data. If you are not using Redux, and there is another context API if you are using, there is a create configure store where you can storing the data of the websites and all the components. And if you are not using state management library, then you are using local storage like our browser local storage. You can also use the use state for very small data set and hooks for this. And if you don't want to store the hooks and libraries, then you can go to for local storage and session storage also.
Okay. In JavaScript, tell me how can you reverse a string without using the for loop and only with using some function, right?
Okay, so if you don't want to use any reverse method, you can simply firstly you can split with the help of split method. You can dash, you can split the character and join the words, and then you can traverse one by one. And you can don't want to you can use reverse method also if you want to reverse the string. And if you want to use any for loop condition, then you can traverse from the last length side, and you can easily but it takes a very high complexity, so you can use a reverse method for this.
Okay. Computer screen as well, and let's have a coding round as well.
Okay, sure.
Can you just come up with, I'll tell you the problem statement. Can you come up with a counter which just does increment or decrement or does a reset, okay, to a 0? Just have a counter, just have a plus button. I can start, I have an input box where I can start with a number. I can do an increment with the plus, I can do a decrement with the minus, and I can do a reset to a 0, okay? This, I want to understand how would you use Redux to have this setup, Redux store be set up, okay, and use. Yes, now yes. hide, you have that? Yes. And show me any of the commands what you have used apart from you. One is React Redux, okay? You can just press the up arrow key or something. You have the toolkit.
Yes. Okay. So firstly, I have installed React Redux.
बस up arrow की press कर दो वहीं पे तो मुझे समझ में आ जाएगा एक बार. नहीं 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 यहाँ पे नहीं नीचे no
On React Redux.
just these two, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And yes.
You will have to explain to me how are you configuring the store actions and the reducers, okay?
Okay.
Also, updating the Redux state.
Yeah. Hello. Hello. So I have added increment and decrement, reset,
Okay.
and okay, let's start. So there are three things I have made. First is a store, and there is a one provider method, which is come from the React Redux. Because it is a bridge of between React and Redux. So it will pass the data through the provider method. And there is a one store where all the object of the add, decrement, and all the object of the store in store which I make in store.js. And there is one in store there are multiple slices which I tell in theoretical. So there are multiple. I have created one slice file, and which where I have imported counter reducer which I have made in slice.js, and I have also export this file. So this is passes in here. So that's why I have import here. And there is a one reducer method which can take the function. What's the adding, decrement, and reset? There's a something functions which can provide a task what kind of logical we are working. So in slice file there is a three things: increment, decrement, and reset. And there is a one initial store. By default value is a 0, so we can also in initial state we can set the by default value. So I have set the 0, and with the help of increment method I have used state which I received from the uh, and then we can the state will increase the value with the help of we can pass the method in the dispatch method. And in all these three logical decrement we have -1, sorry, and reset we are setting by default 0. So these things are exported in all things, and by default this also export. And now what I should do, I have made three buttons. There are three function and their work is dispatch is what. So all the it is like subscribing the task, and it's subscribing the task what should I update the value of that from the screen. And it will increment method call. So increment method I will pass to the reducer method. So and use selector method is the way you can select the what should I do on that task. So on that way we have handling dispatch method, increment, and passing, decrement, reset. So these method are passing dispatch, and these are also helping these are these are all the part of Redux toolkit, dispatch, and new selector. And with the help of slice, we are using increment, decrement, and reset, and passing all the function. And in this way, we can handling the Redux toolkit. So I have added increment and decrement, reset,
Okay.
and okay, let's start. So there are three things I have made. First is a store, and there is a one provider method, which is come from the React Redux. Because it is a bridge of between React and Redux. So it will pass the data through the provider method. And
Understood. This is understood. Tell me, what is the last project or the current project that you're working in?
last project is my admin debugger tool. That is work is monitoring the LLM tools AI tools which have LLM models and uh, RAG models. So basically, what we are monitoring how the flow is working. There are session ID and their flow where we can passing the data. So my work role is manage the Python API. I've also created the Python API, and with the help of Python API, I have set up the OAuth. And in front end, I have done a React admin tool with the help of Core UI, which is providing the layout and admin panel layout. And I have implemented that setup in the admin tool. So with the help of that tool, you can watch the how many calls are passes in the admin, how many calls are passes in the AI to trigger the one message for completion. So in that way, you can and that project is also related to the chatbot AI, which is what doing. With the help of AI, we are access the data of our product, and with the query of our user can pass the answer of with the help of that. So LLM model and RAG models we are using. So my part is front end and also have done Python APIs. So this is my recent project.
You worked on Python as well, is it?
Yeah.
So do you have any UI, the one that you're talking about for the admin panel? Do you have it right now with you?
Yeah, I can show it currently. But yes, this is actually a tool. What should I say? Actually, there is a LLM model. How many? There are four models, and working on these models. These data will come from the dynamic, and this means show how many times the call will hit in the particular date. So there are some models like ATS model and the story validation model. Like I have also working in a PM board. So there are tasks like Jira tool here. So their story will assign to the user and monitoring the data. So like this project I'm talking. Actually, this kind of task we are providing story and can also list the data of the projects. So where you can watch the sprints method, backlog methods, and so these you can also ask with the help of Slack API. In this, we connect the AI agent tool. If I ask hi, then it can automatically trigger the AI and answering that question. And these all the trigger method work inside behind the tool. Uh, this will show in this data. So like if someone is triggering the like today call is only three people are calling, so it is my local host. So there is also you can show the app name, triage agent, and how many calls in this call, function call and text method, which kind of calls are initiated. So you can also check the what inside behind it, what response AI will give to the user. In that way, you can if you want to show the all the data, then you can check all the data. Basically, it's a debugger tool like monitoring the agent. So to track the costing and how many people are hitting the API, hitting the AI model. So this is based on that.
Go to the home once. What do you have on the home page? Okay.
In the home page, yeah, that is
And
by
the
default
story.
dashboard.
Fine.
So totally, I'm working on this also, and this project is completed. So I'm not working in this. And there's also one project that is AI. So right now I'm served notice. So I'm only working on this project, agent dashboard.
Okay.
Yeah.
TypeScript, how comfortable are you with TypeScript? I'll tell you the reason for that. I have not yet started on the TypeScript part, but we are working on TypeScript in some of the applications, okay?
Okay. So
uh,
I have one project I have used TypeScript for to strict type checking. That is e-commerce. So I'm okay with TypeScript, no problem. So I've also uses the TypeScript, and in right now we have a project no TypeScript, so that's why I'm not able to show you. But I have understood TypeScript.
I want you good and well conversant with TypeScript, Anjali. Would that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the current notice period?
My notice period is currently I'm serving notice period, so I'm immediately available also. And my last date is approximately 15 August.
15th of August, okay. Do you know how enums work in TypeScript? Any idea about it?
Enums. Yeah, I have listened, but from last I have not worked towards. So
Okay, कोई बात नहीं, but I still want you to be well versed with TypeScript, okay, and to the main things, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. How comfortable are you coding in TypeScript right now?
Right now, I
You
will
still
try.
need a revision, right? कोई बात नहीं. In the meantime, that's okay for JavaScript. No worries there.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your expectations with respect to the package of yours?
My expectation is around 7.5 to 8.
Okay.
And it is on-site or offline?
This you will have to be in Gurgaon from office.
Okay, sure.
That works fine for you?
Yeah. And what are the assets? I mean, assets by provided by company or myself?
What assets do you mean? You would be anyhow provided a laptop. What other assets do you mean?
Assets means I mean a laptop and charger.
Laptop chargers will be provided by the company only.
Okay, sure.
How comfortable are you with data structures?
Yeah, I have right now I have also data structure and learning, so I'm comfortable with data structure. Even I have created so many modules where we have used data structure. Like in the HRMS portal, there is a leave section. So when you are creating any employee leave policy, then there is a table where you can add it and delete, and you can also check if the already leave is applied by the user. So we can't delete by the user, and HR will delete. So these kind of things we have used the logical things. So yeah, I'm okay with. And I've also right now I'm learning tree nodes in JS.
Do you know what are the different types of linked lists available?
Yeah, there are basically linked list is used for to traversing a data from. There are two things like previous part where we are storing the data, and next part we are storing the addressing, that is point out the next linked list. And there are three types of linked list, I think, circular linked list and doubly linked list and single linked list. So single linked list, there is only a, you can't travel back to that in this single linked list. It has point out the next link node, but you can't travel back. You need to start from the starting and then click. So it will there. So that's why we are can also use a doubly linked list. And in doubly linked list, last pointer will point out the first node, and circular doubly list. Sorry, in doubly linked list you can travel back also with the help of a doubly linked list. And in circular doubly linked list, you can their last pointer node is point out the first node, and you can also insert and delete element with the help of without any traversing back or no. So these three kind of linked list. Circular
Okay.
single.
So see to it if there are any other types of linked lists also available. Okay, but that's okay. Your Bootstrap or what library for styling have you been using that you're comfortable with?
So I am using first of all Bootstrap is common. So I have also Bootstrap. Firstly, I have a prefer material UI or React JS like a component like form data and modals and selection dropdown. And right now I'm also exploring the React bits, that is a very popular library. So I've also used that. And secondly, I have used Tailwind. Yes.
Tailwind you have used, right?
Yeah.
Because you will be working on Tailwind along with someone. Any work that you have done with respect to dashboards, metrics, and graphs? Any graph API libraries that you know of?
Yeah. Graph API I have explored. So may I show you?
Go ahead, why not?
Actually, that is I'm not able to access. Let me check. So this is our HR portal, and in dashboard we have explored the graph API, and in our admin debugger tool I've also added this API, this chart API, and this is also working. If right now I have no data, so I'm not able to show. And like this, you can also I have added. I have a work along the graph API like a circular and pie chart, and there is a bar chart. So I've added these also.
Can you just browse through the different buttons and tabs here? If you just can you just collapse the left navigation bar?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Employees, do you have a sublist there? How is it?
Yeah.
There is a sublist, okay.
There is a sublist, and you can also add it. This modal is also like this modal. It is a dynamic modal. So I have made it this for in and single modal you can handle all design you can handle. Like there are multiple things. So like there are many more modals which have a different type of data input selection and like checkbox. So we are handling with the help of single modal. So this kind of structure we have handled. Yeah, this checkbox description and text type, and we have also like selection bar. So modal this modal I have just made the library material UI. And this is our chatbot which I was talking about this. Right now I'm not working, but I have made this also from scratch.
Good animation there, okay. Next to the PM board, you have the icons. Just click on, okay, so right now you have the first icon anyway clicked up, I guess, right?
This.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you worked on LMS as well? I see LMS as well, PMS and whatnot.
There are separate CRM projects, which is based on Vue.js. So I have explored that. Firstly, I have worked in AngularJS also. So I have a LMS I have not worked because I have a duty to assign HRMS and PM board. So that is other portal. Okay. That is also a big project. So I have handled these two.
Go to PM board once.
Yes. That is similar like a Jira.
Okay, understood.
And these are many of the here also a different graphic. I have recently looked using staging data, so not too much data.
Don't worry on this. Don't worry. Any idea about Next.js?
Yeah, I have there is a one company website that is static SEO based. So I have worked on that Next.js single projects. Because right now we are not preferring Next.js because it is not stable. Sometimes it will randomly change the structure of that. So we are preferring Redux and React.js. SEO website for we are using Next.js. So I have also worked on that.
But for server-side rendering, that is where if I have a job.
Yeah.
Hence, I wanted to understand.
I I've worked on that Next.js also,
Okay,
but majorly project in this company are made up in React.js.
which is fine. I'm good from my side, Anjali. Anything that you want to ask?
Uh, yeah, I have also asked already. So if I was selected, then what was my role and what kind of projects you have?
Okay. So there are two kinds of things. One is we are building a contact